Emmanuel Macron could choose to cause significant disruption to the UK as payback for the new Brexit bill, according to an expert. Political commentator James Forsyth warned the UK's push for its Brexit internal market bill could result in repercussions from EU member states. While speaking on Spectator TV, Mr. Forsyth claimed France's President Emmanuel Macron could cause delays at Calais to prove a point. As a retaliation move, Mr. Macron could demand that all lorries entering to and from the UK are checked instead of checks based on intelligence. Mr. Forsyth also claimed that the UK's Brexit bill created a very high-risk situation the UK has put itself in. He went on to list the dangers of the UK's current strategy. He said, "I think the danger though is that this is a high-risk strategy. If you talk to those that are veterans of no-deal planning and they will say one of the most unpredictable elements of it is how the EU behaves. If the French decide to inspect every lorry at Calais there are going to be significant delays. If France decides to operate fairly pragmatically, wave things through and only check things based on intelligence then things might run much more smoothly." Mr. Forsyth also reflected on the consequences of a complete breakdown of the Brexit trade deal talks. He said, "If the talks break down in total acrimony it is hard to imagine the EU will be particularly inclined to take a pragmatic view. I suspect the EU will want to make a point and this is what the danger of this approach is." The political commentator also attempted to defend the UK and explain what message it was trying to send to the EU. Mr. Forsyth said, "Various people say no parliament can bind its successor. Well, the parliament that has bound itself is this current sitting parliament. What I think the UK side is trying to do is say to the EU there will be consequences in the event of a no-deal Brexit. We will take action to preserve the integrity of the UK in those circumstances." The bill passed its second reading in the House of Commons by 340 votes to 263, a majority of 77 on Monday. However, there was a list of significant Brexiteers and Tory MPs who abstained from voting.